Good morning, everybody. It's Lorraine Alternative Homestead. I want to show you what else the Satanist did today. You see this guinea? She's been sitting on eggs, and they're all gone. I'm going to give her some. But yeah, she was sitting on 4 or 5 eggs all day long for weeks. I come in here this morning to do a little cleanup. She's wandering around, and her eggs are gone. Hey, baby. I've got a couple eggies for you. So I guarantee somebody came in here while I went back to sleep and they stole her eggs. So that's the second thing that was done today. And let me show you what they did 2 mornings ago. I put a piece of wood here so that nobody would step in the hole, but they completely dug up my property here. You could see, as I've mentioned before, I live on rock. So when these criminals start digging up my property, it's all rock. I live on rock. I can't grow anything here unless I bring in my own soil. There goes a septic truck. So I hope everybody's doing well on this Saturday, June 21, 2025. This is the summer solstice. It is technically the longest day of the year, which means my guineas will take full advantage of not going into the coop tonight. I will have my live stream this evening, 10 p.m. Eastern time. Give or take a few minutes, you know, it depends on these guys getting in. What happens is when the day is longer and it stays lighter longer, the guineas think, oh, I could stay up longer. And that's what they do. So this is what it looks like here today. It is so balmy. Last night, I came out to check on the cats. And the fog, I can't even call it mist anymore. The fog was so dense. Like you really couldn't see in front of you. And I brought my flashlight and you could see the moisture or nanoparticles flickering in the light. I don't know what it is anymore. I used to think it was moisture. I would sit out in front of the cats building and look up at the through the light, all these particles, and then everybody's talking about the FOG. And it's like, oh my goodness, I was sitting outside thinking, oh, it's just adorable, you know, it's just so cute. We have so much moisture here. And this is also what the criminals have done. They've raked this up here, created these holes. This is the Freemasons, by the way. They do that, the Freemasons and the witches. They dug all of this up. It's fake erosion. Right, Zoomy? Is it fake erosion? And this is what the Judge Gabbard's slop mess looks like. Look at that. Oh, and by the way, and this is always what happens when I photograph and videotape things. You always see things accidentally that turn out to be important in the future. So a couple of you guys have recently stumbled across my most popular video on my channel, which happens to be my neighbor who lives down there, Mary. You know, the blonde one with the big mouth who is trespassing over there, posting no trespassing signs on my property, saying, I don't know how you got your money, but we work hard for our money. Blah, 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 blah. I said, well, that's going to come down. That's going to come down. Anything you leave on my property becomes mine. I guess that goes for dogs. So that means, like, the next time they come back here, they don't have to leave, if you know what I mean. So anyway, yeah, so that was my most popular video. So somebody has come across it recently and left a comment. It's like the slander campaign was going on real fast, and she's talking about me not being neighborly. Meanwhile, that was the first time that I've ever seen or met that woman. Talk about neighborly. Did she ever once come down here to say, hi, how are you doing? No, this is a projection of these losers. So that's where she was posting the no trespassing signs, where we're having the screaming match and everything. And also Neighborhood Wars on A&E, April 11, 2023. Thought that that would be fun to air also. So that's actually my most popular video. So where am I going with this? I'm like digressing. Oh, yes! So in that video, before I actually walked up to her face to face, I'm walking down here. And my phone is photographing all of this so you can see what this looked like before Judge Gabbard's crew destroyed it. Evidence of what this looked like when I moved here. The way it was supposed to look before they paved Paradise and put up a parking lot. And yes, last night, I was thinking about that song. You know, I was a Joni Mitchell fan back in the day, you know, in the 60s. Remember, you have to understand, I'm in my 60s, so that's what I listened to. I listened to Joni Mitchell back in the day, Dan Fogelberg, the Moody Blues, America. What else did I listen to, Zoomy? Led Zeppelin, Jethro Tull. Yes. Jefferson Starship. So anyway, last night I was listening to Joni Mitchell. They paved Paradise and put up a parking lot. And that's what they did here in Jackson County, Kentucky. Oh, wow, I have a branch here. There's a branch here. I don't see branches anywhere else, though. Look at this. I bet the Freemason witches left this here for me. What do you think? Oh, yes, and here's the why. Look, everybody. Look. Look, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, guys. So we'll burn this. Today is going to be a burn bitchcraft day. Even though it's all wet, don't worry. I'll make sure it burns. Because it's the solstice. And that's what we do with witches on the solstice. We burn their bitchcraft. That's what we do. That's what I do. And this is what they've done here is they have exposed the entire root system here. Fake erosion. So anyway, my poor birdie, I just gave her 2 eggs. So somebody stole her eggs. She's been sitting on those eggs for weeks, which means that they're going to be hatching. And these criminals stole her eggs because they want guineas and they don't want to pay for it. They don't want to pay for it. They have the audacity to steal that bird's eggs, her nest. Oh, here, guys, look. Look, here's more evidence. Look. Bitchcraft. So what I do, basically what you do with the bitchcraft, with the wise, is this is what you do with the wise. You break them. You break them. That's what I do. Break and burn. You break them and burn them. So that will be my solstice ritual. Burning bitchcraft later today. I've got a whole bunch of other things to do, obviously. I'm sure you do too. It's Saturday. But leave a comment down below if on your property you ever experience this. And I want to show you, this is also the Freemasons, by the way. You see this? They did this when I moved here. They created this arch. You see that? Freemasons. So I'm just going to get my mail here. I mean, it is pretty outside. This is like the first day of no clouds. Actually, we're supposed to be getting a heat wave. We're supposed to reach up to the 80s and 90s. And given that it's rained so much here, that means there's going to be a lot of steam. So when it heats up, all of this moisture is going to start to evaporate. It's going to steam up everything. It's going to be very humid. So let me see. Oh, what's that? Oh, a little chipmunk. I haven't seen any That was a little chipmunk over there. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, so here's some more bitchcraft. See, this is torn. Here's another one. It lines the drive. It lines my property. Here you go. Look, here. And no, I don't have my gloves on. Sorry, guys. They stole my gloves. here. Here. Here, and by the way, I was here yesterday and I cleaned all of this up. I went all the way down the county road and cleaned it. But they come back. It's every day. Here, more here. Oh, look, here's an X. Witchcraft. This is how you recognize it. Most people ignore it. But when you're accustomed to it, and you know what to look for, you'll catch it. And when you get it, you burn it. And no, I should definitely be wearing gloves. But I did not think to wear gloves. Here's more. Oh look, here's a Y. Look at that. So what we do with the Ys is we break them. Crack, you could hear it cracking. We break the Ys. And we'll go looking around the property later. So I hope everybody's doing well on this Saturday. Hope that you're in the chat. Oh, and I want to mention that when I posted my son entering cancer video last night, the first person that posted was Gary Coleman. Minus his fake photo. And with the last 3 digits or the numbers or letters differed from all the others. So I reported Gary Coleman deliberately to YouTube that he has been harassing me and my subscribers for the last 2 weeks, that I reported him to the FCC 5 times. Stalking, email, text messages, voice messages, interfering with live chats, and leaving negative comments. So if you see Gary Coleman, and I will say, KG, you have this creature in the comments section of one of your videos. I tried to report it, but it came back because it's not on my channel. Immediately report and then hide this person from your channel. This is a troublemaker. So yes, that was the first person. As soon as I posted that video last night, literally within nanoseconds, I didn't even get to listen to it on the replay myself, and I saw that comment. So if you see Gary Coleman, the imposter Gary Coleman, the impersonator of the actor Gary Coleman, who is deceased, he is not Gary Coleman. He is a cyber stalker perpetrator that harasses targeted people. This is Lorraine Alternative Homesteading, signing off for now. Zoom, you want to say hi? Would you like to say hello? Okay, he's busy. He's a busy man. So we'll talk to you later, guys.